alongside the Tasmanian Premier as one in supporting the Voice. What sort of feedback did you get from state and territory leaders today about what they're hearing on the ground? What did they feed into your arguments for the yes vote?
Very positive. And one of the things about the state and territory leaders who are here is they're all unanimous in their support, as was, I must say, Chris Minns's predecessor, Dominic Perrottet, as well. This is an important reform. This is about giving respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, but it's also about how Australians see ourselves, but also how the world sees Australia as well. So the principle, which is very clear, that we should, the what is recognition, the how, as determined by Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people themselves, through an extensive consultation process leading up to the Uluru Statement from the Heart in 2017, is they want to be listened to. They want to be listened to so you get better practical outcomes. We close the gap. Everyone here is conscious of the fact that life expectancy is almost a decade shorter for Indigenous Australians compared with non-Indigenous Australians. That the gap in areas like infant mortality, issues of incarceration rates that are amongst the highest of any group in the entire world, that we can do better, and that when we listen, as state and territory governments have over issues like community health programs, justice reinvestment programs, the Indigenous Rangers programs, you get better outcomes. And that's why Australians in the lead up to the referendum will ask themselves as well, if not now, when? When do we recognise the great privilege that we have of sharing this continent with the oldest continuous culture on earth? And that's a commitment that is shared, and that's why you're seeing not just state and territory leaders, but you're seeing leaders in the business community, you're seeing trade unions, you're seeing Pat Farmer run 80 kilometres every day for 6 months. He's still in Tassie, I think, at this point in time. You're seeing sporting organisations all come together to say, now is the time to get this done. We've been doing it the way of Canberra or state capitals deciding things for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. What they have asked for, and this proposal doesn't come from me, it doesn't come from any of the governments represented by the leaders here, it comes from them. It is a gracious request, it's a modest request, and it's one that should be taken.